and you have to do it. You have to pull it out.
No. Don't, babe.
Oh, sweat-yolks. How's it look? In white side of my on the white side of my chest.
Having a little trouble going live this morning. StreamYard would not connect and took forever. And then it kept giving me the error message, my favorite error message of all time, which said something went wrong, but it's not your fault. I really appreciate that. That was an amazing comment to make. And when it was taking a long time to connect, Tyson had the perfect solution. Well, you live in Alabama. What did you expect? We're not in Alabama. So here we are live this morning on this Thursday morning. Yeah, I'm in Topeka. I had a little help here from the background here, and got a message from somebody all in the middle of this disruptive things. So what happens when you try to do this on a trip? They're trying to set ladders up on the outside of the house. The dog wants to bark. It's going to be an interesting time for me to be live, but we're going to do this. I want to talk about 3 things this morning, and I'm going to talk about them very quickly. And they had to do with rules of evidence, because I see a lot of stuff that gets posted, a lot of junk, a lot of memes. We live in a world that seems like memes isn't going to work. Seems like memes. There, we're back again. Seems like memes are considered to be evidence. They are not. In fact, there's some things that we need to talk about evidence that will help, and then we'll bring this entire conversation about debate and how things work. We'll bring that to a conclusion. But there's 3 things that I want to talk about, and those 3 things are having to do with evidence. They're the rules of evidence. There are some specific rules about evidence. A meme is not a rule, or is not a rule of evidence. This is what is, okay? Something that comes from a source. It has to be sourced. I want to know what that source is. I see people throw out stuff all the time, quotes, and they're not sourced or they're not commonly known. If you don't have a source, then it's pretty difficult to say that that's proof of an argument. It's pretty difficult to do that. So you have to have some source of where did this come from? Because the source can be examined. All right. So the source is really important. Now, today, we live in a time when, unfortunately, our sources have to be questioned. They just do. They just do. Remember this: it's easy to Photoshop something. You can stick somebody's face on something. You can modify. You can modify things that have traditionally been referred to as evidence, because and fake the source. So the source becomes extremely important. The second thing, and I saw something this morning that deeply disturbs me, and that has to do with the chain of custody. When this happened, who's had possession of it until it becomes public? Those are extremely important. There's a little background here. There is, I guess he's going to peek over my shoulder. There is I guess we're going to go dead again too. So I apologize for the bad connection this morning. I really apologize for the bad connection. We may not be able to do this at all. I don't know why. I actually think the ladders now are working on the internet. That's the reason why I'm having so much difficulty. So I'm going to wrap this up. We'll talk about those 3 rules of evidence at another time. They have to do with everything. Okay. And we'll be able to explain that more thoroughly later. But now's obviously not going to be a good time to try to do this. Thank you for joining me today, in spite of all of the bugaboos. Great job, Tyson. I love the wave in the background. Did a good job.
Yeah. I'll just cut that down to make it new for you.
You did make it good for me. Thank you.
And I was trying to make it new for you.
Mm-hmm.
What are those?
Those are people who are watching the video.
who liked it. Wait, a video you just made? Papa?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
And I was just trying to also make it show when people like it. Well, that was very interesting. So what do you have to train for? What do you have to train for? Papa?
What do I have to train for?
Yeah.
I have to train somebody on a software platform.
Wait, how long would that take? How long would that take?
It shouldn't take very long. It won't be too long.